Sorry guys, there's kind of a fan going on in the background. Well, there always is, but there's like one right behind me. So, in this video today I'm going to be talking about my last video, which was complaining about Bedrock Edition. I'm going to be correcting some things that I might have mistaken, and answering some comments from the last video. So let's get right into it. So the first misconception that I made last video was that warp vines or twisting vines did not work for clutching, but I guess I was wrong. No! So you can see in that video I actually clutched using it. So my theory is that the higher you fall, there's less of a chance that you can hit a warp vine clutch because it just doesn't stop it. So for example, let me just set my spawn so I don't teleport back 1,000 blocks away. So if I go into game mode 0, I mean game mode 0, and I teleport myself up, see, it does work. It's just from a certain altitude. Like if I teleported myself to 20, it works. If I teleport myself to 1, it doesn't work. Maybe the reason for that is for me not standing on the block. But as you can see, these types of situations don't work. So you have to fall from a certain altitude for it to actually work, but if you fall from too high, it doesn't work. Now I guess I could have been wrong in saying that in most situations you're not going to be that high enough to where you can't warp vine or twisting vine clutch, but in the off chance that you do, I still think that you should be able to do it. Or unless I'm just dumb, then Minecraft's liking out on me and I actually can clutch from any distance. I'm just bad. So now hey, it's Slow Dancer. So now I want to answer some comments from last video. I already answered them, like the replies. So the first question, INC Lightning, which is a person I do know as a friend, he says that he disagrees. I enjoy tilting and double critting on Bedrock. All the things you said are extremely situational, i.e. all the clutching. Let's say on a realm, it's not practical to have cobwebs, boats, or twisting vines in your inventory. It's more impractical to just carry water and, you know, have feather falling. And personally, I find that for stronger enemies in Bedrock, like the Wither, it's better to have double crits and clicks per second. Edit. Also, some minigames, like Skywars, would fall off due to not being able to tilt someone into the void. Now, Audi responded saying that I don't disagree with his points. I'm just saying, I also said that the Wither is way harder than it should be in Bedrock Edition. In Java Edition, it's like way easier. That's another thing I should complain about, but I won't. My point is that if Java Edition has these things, why can't we have them? Like, if Java Edition can do all these clutches, why can't we have them? The part where I talked about PvP, I still think I'm right on that. Not that you can't have your own opinion. I just still think that I believe that opinion, that timing crit should be added. And I think like on Java Edition you can switch from, like, you know, different editions. I think that should be a thing when you go into a world, or when you go into a server to like do 1.9 PvP, or just, you know, spam hitting PvP. Rectal Face commented that Bedrock has more potential than Java and just wastes it, and he disagrees with most of these points, which I again commented that I'm just confused why they don't have the same stuff, like the same things. If Java was created first, I would assume that Bedrock would have at least most of the stuff that it does. I do agree with the boat and shovel things, like a boat should have a shovel in it. But if Bedrock has a shovel in it, then why shouldn't Java? It confuses me, because either they both shouldn't have a shovel, or they both should have one. It confuses me why they don't both have the same thing. Okay. Casler's another friend of mine said it is possible to boat clutch. He did in Nintendo Switch, which is why I said it's very possible to do it. It's just hard as hell. I personally have never done it. You just have to. Two people, Jody Johnston and Spiral Spike is here, said that Bedrock is better, or Bedrock better.